Okay, hi everybody. This is a Elite Dangerous tutorial by the gamer formerly known as Voltron's Nuts, and hopefully this video helps you. I am gonna try to entice some people that I know to play, and I'm gonna show sort of the basics of how to make money. So I just bought the Eagle. It's only 44,000. That's one of the cheapest ships in the game, and 44 grand. I can get you that money real quick if you just hang out with me for a minute. I just wanted to show you the potential. So bone stock, didn't put any parts on it. It's a little fighter. Oh yeah, I went into a little exterior mode. Cool. And yeah, that's my new ship. I'm going to use this just for bounty hunting if you guys ever play with me, because this is a ship that if you guys don't get that deep into, still is a good ship for just the purpose of farming money, farming credits, because it's fun to fly and maneuverable. So I'm trying to show something here. I had a little bounty I got on myself a couple systems over. So here's me plotting my course to head over there in the hopes of just paying it off, because it's dormant. So I mean, I guess what I'm reading online is I shouldn't get harassed too much because of it, but I'm trying to set the record straight and pay it off. I don't know what I did. I can't even remember now. Might have been a misunderstanding about some illegal salvage. But anyway, so I'm going to head over there, and while I'm heading over there, I want to show you some of the basics of flying the ship, because that's the toughest thing I think in this game, is just at the beginning, how does this thing even fly? And once you kind of understand what the sticks are doing, it makes a lot more sense. So I'm just going to fly out of here, line myself up with the keyhole. Did not mean to pull my guns out, so I'm making mistakes here. This is all. And don't shoot inside the base. They will just blast you, send you back to the beginning, or at least last spawn. So my landing gear is still down. You'll notice that in the bottom right, and that kind of helps keep your speed under control. It's also a great way to slow down too if you're coming in too hot, which I think I show at the end of this video. So I've already got my plot coursed out there. You'll see that's my jump point. Then I hit B, that's my boost. No, I'm sorry. Actually, I took my landing gear up, so that immediately gives you a little more thrust. And there's B. So just press B and give you a little boost. I mean, we're in just normal mode here. We're not even in Super Cruise, so you're not really getting anywhere in this mode. This is more when you're just flying around trying to collect bounties. You'll be in this mode. But you'll notice I'm messing with the standard and alternating mode, and that's down on the left stick, clicking left stick. And it doesn't really matter which mode you select as your standard and which one is your alternate, as long as you know how to toggle between the two. So what I'm showing here is what the sticks do. So this is left stick, just right and left, kind of on the left stick. And then that's in the mode that will let the ship sort of turn like a car. And then when you're in the mode where it turns like a car, one thing that doesn't change is up and down on the right stick is still straight down or straight up. Of course, if you're flying straight forward or backwards, you're still going to be drifting whatever forward or backward direction you're in. But up and down on the right stick, or forward and down on the left stick, gives you the ability to go straight up or straight down. So I just Went into Super Cruise. No, I didn't. I said B again. So I'm lining up my shot. And again, a lot of this makes sense when you play, but the big thing is there's this clicking left stick and being able to alternate between the two flight modes, because in one where you turn the ship like a car, which I use probably most of the time, you know, it gives you a little more maneuverability on it. When you're trying to land this thing, you want to be able to just use the thrusters and thus kind of move the ship with the right stick only, up and down, left and right. So we just warped into this system, and you'll notice there's that center circle, and then to the left of that center circle there's a little, I gave a little camera view of the sun as we flew underneath it. There's that little red circle to the left of the plate, and there's a white dot in it. And that's, when you're locked onto something, that white dot, when it's solid, means it's in front of you, and when it's hollow, that means it's behind you. Again, I'm showing the one flight mode where the ship turns like a car, and in this hypercruise mode, that's really the mode you want to be in. It doesn't do you any good to be in the landing mode here, because, you know, it's not really going to do you any good. So I'm coming in hot, and I dip down to kind of scrub some speed, because this is one of the modes that will or can, some people, or I even, you know, sometimes it gets tedious, because, you know, you're flying across this system, and you just went star to star in a few seconds, but it can take a few minutes sometimes to get to a specific spot in the system that you're trying to fly to. So the goal here is to come in as fast as you possibly can without overshooting it, but even if you overshoot it, it's not the end of the world. You just slam on the brakes and flip around and try to get to it again. So, you know, everything I see online, you want to get that counter down to about 7 seconds, which I guess is the sweet spot. I think anything under 10 is good, and then you just kind of play with your throttle to you know, to get to where you want to be, as far as you know, not wasting time kind of grandpaing in. You know, you kind of want to come in as hot as you can get away with and still make the exit point. So the whole idea here is, I'm hoping, because I got a bounty on me in this system, I really just want to pay it off and not have to worry about it. So I'm kind of showing, trying to give some idea of how this game plays, and kind of how the ship controls. I know there's a lot on this screen, but, you know, I made other videos. I just wanted to give a small taste here of what the game looks like. So I'm coming out of Super Cruise. I pressed A and up on the Super Cruise again. That drops you out of Super Cruise. Now we're 8 kilometers away. You got to be 7.5 kilometers before you can ask for a landing spot. So once I hit 7.5, requested permission. So the videos, I had a timer on me, so I knew the video was running out, and I didn't want the video to end before I landed, so I kind of show off here a little bit. See, I got landing pad 3, I see it. So I come in almost too hot. I'm not used to flying this ship, by the way. The landing gear down, and then just quickly try to get down on the ground before this video ends, which is very soon. So that, I know I made that look easy. That's going to be the hardest thing you'll struggle with, is landing this sucker. But I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great night. Peace.